Movie producer sentenced to over 21 years for role in film financing scheme. And it turns out this producer is a Florida man. So what was this guy doing? Looks like he was raising money, presenting himself as a producer and a film financier, and he raised $60 million. And all of these people thought that their funds were being matched. So $60 million is a lot of money, right? And apparently this guy enlisted a co-conspirator at a bank, and so this bank employee would tell the people on the other side of this deal, "Oh yeah, the matching funds are there," when they weren't actually funded at all. So this guy Van Eman was basically, taking in these film investments, and it looks like from his IMDb page, he was actually making movies. He does have some EP credits on, movies with a couple of people I've heard of, but it's all small. It's all lower level cast. I mean, there is no way that this guy's entire IMDb constitutes, across 10 or 15 films. Maybe all of those budgets combined are $10 million, but there's no way it's 60 plus a matching 60. There's no way there's $120 million worth of film production on this guy's IMDb page. Now, I would be able to pick out this dude as a fraud for that reason alone. He's making tiny movies, and yet he's pulling in these multi-million-dollar investments. So I know that money is not going to the actual making of the movie, but that's a professional judgment I can make because I do this for a living. But what could the investors have done to figure out that all was not right in Denmark before they actually gave this guy money? Well, the first thing they could have done is they could have gone back in his career and talked to other producers, talked to other investors, like figure out who funded his other movies and what happened there. That's one big thing. Or if you can't get in touch with those people, you could also call the bond companies. You could call FFI. You could call media guarantors and just be like, "What's up with this dude? Have you bonded any of his movies? Does he make $5 million movies? Does he make $10 million movies?" Because that's the size of movie that this guy would have had to tell these potential investors he's making. And yet no movie even close to that size is on IMDb. I would also maybe call the unions and see if they've had any bad dealings with them. You just have to do your due diligence on people and figure out how they've acted in the past before this deal that they want you to come in on. It seems like this guy was good at raising money, but wasn't very sophisticated at his fraud. He wasn't actually funding the movie and then sort of embezzling it out of the movie. Like, according to this article, he would just take the money in and then wire it to his personal account and spend it on all this stuff. So before you invest any money in a film, just DM me on Instagram and I'll tell you if the producer is legit or not.